Welcome back to the Go Get Outside YouTube channel. We bought another bass boat that we're going to be restoring and then hopefully selling for a profit. It's a 1999 Javelin Renegade 20, so it's 20-footer, and it's got a 2003 Mercury 225 two-stroke on it, the 3-liter. The first time I took it out, it did blow up the lower end of the motor, so we'll have to get that replaced. But I'm going to be cleaning it up, replacing a few things, and then just giving it a quick spit shine, and hopefully we can make a little bit of money on this thing. All right, guys, so the first thing to do is to clean it up and to see kind of what we're working with. All right, guys, just got done cleaning it up. Just vacuumed it and cleaned out a little bit. We haven't really scrubbed her down yet, hadn't washed it, but we got it all cleaned up to where we can start assessing what we need to work on. And I actually have come up with a list, and I'll share that with you right after going through the boat and checking out how clean it is now. So looking at these hatches, you can see the carpet is a little bit cleaner now. We got all the dirt out of the carpet. Checking these latches though, you can see they're really clean now. There's a few kind of rust spots that are stained into the carpet, but they're pretty dang clean. I'll take that for a 7-year-old boat. That's a win. This middle compartment still looks fairly dirty. I got all the loose crap out of it, but the compartment still needs to be washed. But it is getting a lot cleaner. And then the front, there wasn't really anything done to the front. Now the middle area down in here, I didn't vacuum that out. The reason for that is because I'm going to replace that with C-Deck. Actually, all these highlighted areas that are in red right here, these are going to be replaced with C-Deck along with those two areas right there in the back. So moving on, we actually, right in here, inside this rod locker, I had to pull this cup holder out and stick the vacuum in there, but now it's all clean up in there, which you can't really see that well, but had some leaves and garbage in there. The cooler looks much better. Again, needs a cleaning still, but the main bulk of the junk and the crap is out. So moving to the live wells, again, there was a little bit of standing, just nasty water in there. I got that out. They're both looking really a lot better. Still need to be cleaned, but they are looking really good. Okay, so for this compartment and the other one, they pretty much look the exact same. Again, just need to be scrubbed out, but all the crap and trash that was in there is now gone. You can see that on this side too. Same deal. For the back of the boat, I was able to vacuum around all these nooks and crannies and get a lot of the gunk out of this boat. So I did that, and this back compartment looks much better now. Definitely need to oil all those hinges and everything. But the boat itself is looking a lot cleaner now. You can see that there's hardly any dirt in the boat, and it's looking a lot better. It still needs a spit shine to really bring out a lot of the carpet cleanliness, and also the boat will sparkle a lot better whenever it's washed. You can see right there that slick looking spot. I just rubbed the dust off the boat in that one spot, and it's a lot shinier there. But we're gonna get this thing cleaned up. Now for the list of things that we're gonna do to this boat. First, pull this lower unit off and replace it with the new one. We made sure that it was the lower unit, and we did that by checking the oil and seeing if there was metal in here. Check out this quick tip from Dad. So we're draining the oil in the lower unit, and we're gonna check for metal with this magnet. Little Dad trick here. You can see that there. Yeah. So we've definitely got some metal in the oil of the lower unit, and there's also water in there, so not good. So using that, we were able to confirm that there was metal in the oil and that the lower unit had grenaded. So we're definitely gonna pick up another one of those. We're gonna run the same prop, just gonna bolt it up and then fix the throttle cable, because I think that's what blew that foot up, was throwing it in gear at too high of RPMs. But first things first is replace the foot. Moving back to front on the boat for the rest of the things that we need to get is starting with the boat buckles to hold the back of the boat down to the trailer. The other thing is we're gonna be getting new lights all the way around the boat on the trailer. Then for the boat itself, new sea deck like we said, the onboard battery charger, 2 batteries, probably just from Walmart. The other thing that I have to get is kind of a one-off thing, but the latch on the other side broke. So I have to order a new latch. I'm getting new seats for the boat, which I'm very excited about. I've picked them out. They're gonna be gray and black. I thought about adding red accent, but I think the gray and black is gonna look really, really sharp on this boat, because it kind of matches the entire interior, whereas the red on the boat is really just on the outside. Up front, the only really things that we need to get are the new rod tie downs, the button for the trolling motor, and at the front of the trailer, I'm gonna get a new strap for the winch so that we have more strap to use. And the only other thing isn't this new pigtail, actually is right here. We're getting that on there, and then the chain is going to be split into 2. So that is the list of things to do on the boat so far. The only other thing that we might address is the carpet on the bunks of the trailer. I think, if I do remember right, when I launched this boat the first time, they looked a little bit rough. So I'm probably going to launch the boat and reassess them. They might be in need of recovering, and if so, we'll do that. Other than that, we're going to wash it up, fix everything on the list, get it looking right, and then get it sold. So y'all stay tuned for all these updates and things that we're going to be adding to the boat. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.